1. Save $1 a day. If you save just $1 a day, you could boost your savings fund by $365 in a year. If you save $1 on every working day of the year, you'd save $250 or more over the year. There are several ways of saving $1 a day. You could put a dollar bill or the equivalent coins into a jar every evening. Transfer $5 to $7 each week into your savings account. Make this into a game by finding ways to reduce your spending by at least $1 a day. If you find that you're saving more than $1 a day, add the extra money to your emergency fund. 2. Do a savings challenge. There are various savings challenges online. One challenge begins with saving $1 a week, then increasing it to $2 in week 2, and so on until you're saving $52 in the final week of the year. A variation on this challenge is to start with saving 1 cent a day, then increasing it each day to reach a daily saving of 7 cents at the end of the week. If you find annual savings challenges difficult because you need to save more money in December than in other months, why not try a challenge for just a few months at first and see how it goes? If you find it quite easy, you could go on to a tougher challenge. If you find it difficult, you might want to move down to an easier challenge or even stop the challenge for the month of December. Do some research online to find a savings challenge that would work for you. Vary it or adapt it to your needs if necessary. 3. Use a hybrid checking/savings account. You probably have a checking account right now. You might also have a savings account. But what if you could get all of the benefits of a savings account, such as higher interest, in a single checking account? That's what Lending Club Bank's Rewards Checking Account is all about. It's a checking account, but it has a high interest rate. Now you can get the benefits of a savings account with the convenience of a checking account. You don't have to worry about having one account for transactions and another to earn interest. This is a great way to boost your savings because you can earn more money than you could in a normal checking account. You can check out NordVPN down below for help with your online security. 4. Save in a jar. Rinse out an empty jar, remove the label, and stick on new a label saying, Savings Fund. Put the jar in a place where you'll see it every day, such as on the dining table or in the hallway. Each day when you come home, place something in the jar. It could be all the small value coins you have in your pocket or purse, larger value coins, lower value bills such as $1 or $5, higher value bills such as $10. You could decide to save money in one or more of these categories, but the key is to put something in this jar every day, even if it's just a penny. At the end of each month, count all the money in the jar and pay it into your savings account to boost your emergency fund. Give your emergency fund an extra boost by matching the amount you've saved in your jar, if you can. This is a particularly good idea if you've just saved small value coins that don't add up to a large amount of money. 5. Do a teardown of your recurring monthly expenses. One of the biggest ways to boost your savings is to tear down your budget and assess your recurring monthly expenses. Your recurring expenses are typically the ones that eat away most of your extra money, and believe it or not, you likely have the most control over. And one of the scary things about monthly recurring expenses is that most people never bother looking at them once they start. Here are some common recurring expenses where you might be able to save a lot of money. Cell phone. When was the last time you shopped around for your cell phone plan? Even considering options like a prepaid plan versus a contract plan. This can save you $50+ per month. Insurance. When was the last time you looked at your car insurance? Rates change all the time, and if you haven't shopped around, you could be spending way more than you need to. You could also look at adding in renter's insurance to see if you can get a net gain on your car insurance. Check out this simple tool to find the cheapest auto insurance. Cable TV. Why do you still have it? Cut your cable and save $100 or more per month. Plus, you can still watch all your favorite shows online. If you've already cut your cable, double-check your subscriptions and ask yourself if you still watch what you're paying for. 6. Increase your 401k contribution. One of the easiest ways to boost your savings is to simply increase your 401k contribution. While it's typically really easy to do, you just log into your employer's website or tell your HR representative. It can be an emotionally hard decision. Remember, though, that your 401k contribution is pre-tax. So when you boost your savings, you'll also pay less in taxes. As such, the increase won't reflect so big on your paycheck. Another way to boost your savings is to simply put any raises or bonuses you receive at work into your 401k, up to the 401k contribution limits. 7. Maximize your cash back for what you already do. No matter how frugal you are, you're already spending some money each month. Why not get rewards and cash back for the spending you already do? This can add up to $100 per year in extra money that you can use to achieve your financial goals. Some of the best cash back credit cards allow you to get upwards of 2% cash back that can be deposited into a bank account or brokerage. The key to maximizing your cash back is to put as much as possible onto the card and then pay off the balance in full each month like a debit card. This does two things for you. 1. By putting it all on the card, you maximize the cash back you can earn each month. 2. By leaving your money in your bank account until you pay off the balance in full, you can potentially earn more interest on that money. 8. Save the change on your debit card transactions. Some bank accounts allow you to save the change automatically. Whenever you use your debit card, they'll round the amount up to the nearest dollar and transfer the difference into your savings account. So if you spend $20.45, the bank will transfer $0.55 into your savings account. This is an easy way to save extra money without even noticing it, especially if you use your debit card a lot. You may be surprised by how much your emergency fund increases in just 1 month. 9. Save consistently to boost your emergency fund. The key to boosting your savings or emergency fund over time is to save consistently. Even if you can only afford to save a small amount each day, you'll notice a difference in the balance of your funds over a year. Once you start saving consistently, you'll find more ways to save money and your emergency fund will grow more quickly than ever. 10. Paying off debt. Credit cards and similar high-interest consumer loans can drag down your financial health by making it harder to meet your monthly expenses and even harder to save for future goals. There's no one right way to pay down high-interest debt, but these are two popular strategies that could help eliminate debt faster. A. Snowball method. The snowball method starts small and grows as it picks up momentum. Debtors pay the minimum on all loans, regardless of interest rate and amount. From there, they'll put any surplus cash in their budget toward paying off their smallest debt. Once the smallest debt is paid, they'll roll the amount of that monthly payment into the next smallest balance. This method continues, growing monthly payments toward larger loans as the smallest are eliminated. This method makes for wins early on, knocking out the little guys first and growing toward those large or intimidating balances. B. Avalanche method. The avalanche method focuses on interest rates of loans instead of balances. Budgeters ignore the total amount of each loan and prioritize repayment of the highest interest rate loan first. Like the snowball method, they'll pay the minimum on each loan every month, but with this approach, they'll put the surplus of their budget towards the bill with the highest interest. Once that loan is paid down, budgeters will focus on the balance with the next highest interest rate, and so on. Without a plan to properly tackle it, debt can be crushing. However, once a person decides to knock down their loans with a payment method, they're in control. 11. Start a side hustle. Finally, one of my favorite ways to boost your savings is to simply earn more money. Earning more money is the best way to achieve your financial goal, whether that's getting out of debt or by boosting your savings. The reason is simple. While budgeting is important, you can only cut so much from your expenses. However, the power to earn is limitless. There is no upper limit to how much you can earn each month. There are so many ways to earn extra money. You can start at your employer and simply focus on working extra hours or working overtime. You could get a second job and work nights and weekend. You could take advantage of the gig economy and start driving for Uber or Lyft, delivering for DoorDash, or even renting out a room in your house on Airbnb. The bottom line is that there are so many ways to earn extra money. And you can use that extra money to boost your savings this year.